It is a good looking bike, very nice bike.
Grab the bench of the bike.
This thing is nice. What's up, you guys? I'm Jasper, and this is JJ Vids. Today, I got something really special in store for you guys. We're going to be taking my Lexus, we're going to be heading off into the canyons, and stay tuned. Those are some serious fucking tires on there.
Yeah.
Here we go. IS300 gang, let's get it. What's your name, man?
John Marco.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jasper. I'm just shooting an automotive YouTube video, if you don't mind.
No, this thing sounds beautiful. Car is terrible, but thank you.
Body, it's a little rough, but I can tell you did the engine up pretty nice in this car, whatever you did.
Engine's completely stuck.
Yeah? You just did
Exhaust, custom exhaust.
you no cats on this car?
I have the headers. It's just a straight pipe from the headers back.
Really?
Yeah, up front.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What kind of tires are these? Nitto?
Teal ones.
Oh, that's so sticky.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
A few months, that's longer than I was expecting.
My Evo, I had 2 track days and almost a year of daily driving.
On these tires?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I wasn't driving very far. It
Oh,
was like
right.
a mile and a half.
Oh,
okay.
A year of daily driving, okay. But no, that's nice. These tires are super duper soft. I mean, these things must only last 5,000 or 6,000 miles before they're gone. No, more?
You're not gonna, maybe that.
Maybe that?
If
less.
That, yeah. If you're hard on them, they go pretty quick.
Yeah.
But
This probably hooks in the canyon so nice, though.
They're fabulous tires.
Is this a factory 5-speed?
No, it's swaps.
Oh, did you swap it?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you get a parts car or?
No, I just sourced everything out. Got lucky. Pretty much bought the whole set from a guy. Yeah, and it's not the stock trends. It's the Supra trends.
Oh, you have the R154 in there? Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's the bulletproof trans.
So I got that.
Mm-hmm.
like your wheel choice.
Thank you.
I do like the wheel choice. Yeah.
17 by 9s, right?
Yes.
Are these 17 by 9s?
Yeah.
All the way around? That's the way to do it. 100%. How long have you had this car for?
2 years now.
2 years?
Over.
How many miles have you put on it?
Not much. It was down a lot for the swap, and then just a bunch of like maintenance here and there. But running, I probably put like 15,000 miles in like a year.
Have you been to the track?
Not yet.
It's time, homie.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
See what's going on here. 2018 BMW M2 non-competition in the 6-speed manual. Did these cars come with an upgraded seat option, or is this it?
That was it.
Okay.
Or at least I've seen.
These cars did come with an option to get a carbon fiber roof, though, right? or only the
I
competitions?
think they only started doing that with the comps.
Okay. But I love the M stitching right here. That's just like a classic M thing though, and overall beautiful car. Do you have any other modifications done, or is it a completely factory car?
It's factory. It's got almost all the options from factory though, so.
That's respectable.
Like I said, the side skirt's the only thing I didn't do, and the front lip. Everything else is on the car from factory.
Very nice. What year is this thing?
06.
And how many miles does it have on it?
Just hit 150.
150,000 miles. What did you buy the car with?
Like 137
137?
a year ago. So yeah, for like 13,000 miles.
Nice.
My buddy's a big fan of these. I appreciate
They're-
it.
Yeah,
they have
same
a very
here.
small following, but the people that like them really like them.
Yeah.
I'd say they're kind of sleepers in the sense they don't. They're
Definitely.
a lot faster than you would expect.
I didn't know that this was an AMG, bro. I just drove by. I thought it was a regular, like, you know, old Mercedes.
Yeah, one of my friends told me he thought it was soft.
Is this carbon fiber lip aftermarket?
Yeah, that's aftermarket.
I like that, though. It's a good touch.
Yeah, it's 4% up front and then 2% in the rear.
And it comes factory like that?
Yeah, you can do like a 6-piston upgrade, but that's really expensive. I don't really want to do it.
Yeah, but this car isn't too big. You don't need 6-piston, I don't think. I think 4-piston, you know, serves the purpose well. And you have 4-piston only in the front?
Yeah, 4% only in the front, then 2% in the rear.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna use
I think the Euro plate.
I bought a supercharger for it and everything.
Oh, yeah? Thanks.
I like it.
Yeah, that's actually my grandpa's plate. I'm from the Netherlands, and this was his old Dutch plate that he rocked on his car. So then I just put it on my car when I brought it back.
That's nice. I like it.
Thanks.
You have an exhaust?
I do. I have a Gretty catback exhaust, the SP variant. So you know they have the RS, and then they came out this year with a new one called the SP variant, and basically
quieter, no?
it's a bigger muffler. It's a bigger muffler. It's basically for a more quiet application, but the pipe is 3.5 inches all the way back.
Oh, so it's pretty big.
It is. It's a wide pipe, and I have no cats on this car. I just did headers all the way to the rear.
Oh, you have 10 speed.
Yeah.
What headers?
Just OBX, cheap headers.
Yeah, it's not that cheap though.
I got them for $80, so it's cheap.
Used?
Yeah.
You gotta steal. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. OBX headers are expensive.
Are they?
They're one of the preferred headers for these cars. I mean, $80 is a steal.
It is. It sounds good. Sounds good for $80. But it wasn't $80 for everything. But yeah, here I'll pop the hood if you want. Just I drove this thing cross country with the manual swap in it after I did the swap, and it's reliable as hell. So
An intake too.
yeah, I mean, pretty much the deal is I just have a AEM carb legal intake. I have the OBX headers right here. They look a little bit screwed up because I tried powder coating them, and when you powder coat headers, it just boils right off because headers get like over 1400 degrees, and powder coating can't withstand that heat. So this looks like crap. That's why there's like the little powder coating residue right there. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty much factory. I just have a Mishimoto radiator, a sound system, and then over in this corner is really where I did most of the manual components. Like this bracket right here is next to impossible to find if you don't get the part. Do you have this bracket in your car?
It's that's a clutch relay, right?
It's a clutch relay, and it also holds the horn.
Yeah, see, I just have my horn like off to this. I'll show you.
But then this is a slave. I just, you know, drilled through the firewall in order to drop the clutch pedal and that whole thing, and you know that was a little scary, but it was cool. And then over here in the center, obviously, if you had to do the same thing, I had to cut out the trans tunnel. Did you go with the?
No, I didn't cut out my trans tunnel. I have an extension.
You have an extension.
Well, you pulled yours from a donor car, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have cut out the transmission tunnel.
I had to because the W55 sits 1.5 inches taller than the AE56, whatever that.
The 650.
Yeah, whatever the automatic transmission is.
Anything.
So you didn't have to cut anything?
Nope. It fit right in.
It fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't fit right in. Mine, but you have an R154.
Yeah. So I think it's a little taller.
Okay, yeah, because my W55, the whole transmission, like I had to cut out the tunnel, and basically they make a manual tunnel for these cars as well that sits 1.5 inches higher than the automatic,
Yeah.
and I welded that in here, so
Okay,
it's all legit. Like it's not just a big hole in there, but yeah, I had to cut out the trans tunnel. No,
Put
no.
a shield.
What do you mean?
Like a heat shield?
Like right here?
Yeah.
Like no, I don't have any heat issues from the transmission or anything. No.
It doesn't get hot in your car?
No, not at all.
Mine does.
But I have Dynamat, I guess, like
That's
all
probably-
throughout this car, so maybe that insulates
Yeah,
it.
that probably insulates it.
Because, you know, I've displayed this in another video I did before, but if you tap this panel right here, it's pretty hollow. If you tap any of these panels back here, it's going to be solid as a rock. And that Dynamat is basically a sound insulation for the sound system that I installed this car, because it's a pretty slapping system, so everything would be rattling without it.
You should show them that.
I did an Kenwood wireless Apple CarPlay head unit in there, focal two-way flax line speakers in the doors, and then in the Sportcross, which is different from your Sedan. If you can see in the Sedan, the speakers are mounted on the rear deck right here.
On the rear.
In the
quarter pretty much.
mine are in basically the rear panels. I don't even know how to describe
shit.
it, but this is my sub. This is a JLW7AE, which stands for the anniversary edition. And in the rear, like I said, I just have the focal two ways in the rear, and then the JLW7. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just the exhaust, intake, Mishimoto radiator, manual swap, sound system. That's pretty much a rough overview of this car.
Is that where you're gonna pretty much leave it?
No, I'm going to respray this car probably in the next 4 months. And when I do the swap on this car, I'm also going to do a Getrag 6-speed transmission from the Mark IV Supras. And you know, we're talking mega money to do that, so that's probably
60s are like 11 grand.
so that's probably going to be like maybe a year down the line. But what's going to be happening soon to this car, I'm getting it resprayed. Good looking bike, very nice bike.
Driving the bench of the bike.
This thing is nice. 2014 Mercedes-Benz SLS Black Series in the tri-coat Solarbeam Yellow with the gull-wing doors. He's got the flicks on it, but this thing's obviously daily driven. This side doesn't even have the flick.
Yeah, well, I have one on there. It's been on there. They took it, me and my Carrera GT, they took it about 7 years
The
ago.
optional red on black
It's
Alcantara
got
interior.
about 80
Very nice. The optional carbon fiber door sills.
It's called,
Wow.
it's called Carrera GT Wakes Up Beverly Hills.
Hey, you have the optional Bang & Olufsen sound system in this thing as well. Very nice.
You know every
Shmee
option on this car.
doesn't have that.
You know every option on this car.
There aren't many.
Right.
There aren't many.
Probably came in stock.
Yeah, it's pretty much all stock.
What's even your favorite car you've owned?
With the AMG tips on it.
How about number two?
But I'm glad you guys know he has it painted at, what was the name of that place in England again?
A Chartwell?
Chartwell, yeah.
This guy knows so much about cars.
Yeah, for sure. Well, say it was, but it isn't the...
I know, nobody can see that.
I'm not even worried about
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how much does the front diffuser cost for this car on the Black
Take a
Series?
guess.
How about 35 grand?
You missed it by $2,500, $3,250.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm never going to see it. I've had it
Yep,
on order
yep,
for
yep.
4 months.
Yep. But you know what? They only made 350, 75,
150 apparently.
350 of these cars worldwide. So that means there's probably 100 of them in the U.S.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy
They
number.
had the most in the U.S. I've never seen another one on the road.
No. I mean, you never see SLSs on the road. To see a Black Series, in Solarbeam Yellow, I mean, this is something that I'm going to remember for a very long time, man. Thank you for driving it up here. you know, it's good that you spent the money on this car because you really make a lot of people's lives happy with this car. You do. You do.
This car hasn't yet appreciated like it very well may.
Or maybe $2,000?
No, I think it's more.
For
For 4 and they're
But how wide are they?
I mean, you're fine for now. I would just be careful. In general.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely.
They're only 325s in the rear.
Only,
I mean,
only a mere 325.
yeah, but his are 305s and his are only like 400 per tire or 300 per
No,
tire.
but these are. First of all, they're insanely.
Yeah, but that's a whole lot
These are
different
Sport
too.
Cup
These are even
2s,
bigger,
bro.
dude.
Right.
They're so expensive.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like, what do you mean?
Hey, have you ever rid on Pilot Sport 4S's before?
No.
I've been getting a lot of recommendations for that tire. Maybe you should give it a shot.
Probably should get them. Coming from someone who's
How old is the 4S?
It's a brand new tire. They just came out with it this year, and it makes it more of a street canyon oriented, because this right here, you don't get the full grip from these tires unless you're hitting the canyons.
Exactly.
The 4S's,
Going like getting the heat out.
the 4S's have a little bit of a deeper grip to it, which makes them grip a little bit easier. Right. It is a softer tire.
Yeah, which means
You're fully right.
Yeah.
What was the number? 625? I forgot.
I believe so.
Crazy for a naturally aspirated car.
Yeah, this is the last bastion of Mercedes-Benz naturally aspirated. After this, they went all bi-turbo, and it's all over now. It's done.
I bought the 918 sticker.
So yeah, you know this is all carbon fiber optional as well, right? This all came in plastic.
So is this here.
Yeah. Very nice. And then who made your motor?
Dude, I got a blow up one in my tire. Look at that.
That sounded good. That sounded good. Oh man, that was a good day. That was a good day. Let's go.
Preheat the oven for the fries.
420.
And okay, I'll put them in.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Man, that was a good day for some content. Not only we got to see a 1 of 350 SLS Black Series in Solarbeam Yellow, but we also got to see my Lexus doing some shenanigans. We got to meet up with another manual swapped IS300, and we saw a bunch of other cool cars up into the canyons. So if you guys enjoyed today's content, please be sure to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Cheers.